Can you see the presenter, sir? आपको दिख रहा है ये? Okay, perfect. If you see the structure, sir, it's in the shape of a crescent. And also we have views of both the bays. So जो back side पे है, that is the eastern bay, that is the eastern direction, and the front है, जहाँ पे आपको club house वगैरह दिख रहा है, that is the western bay. So that's how the name was developed, Crescent Bay. Now, if you see over here, can you see my cursor, sir? The arrow? Yeah. So this is tower number 1. So total there are 6 towers. This is tower 1, tower 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's in increasing order. So tower 1 starts from 41 stories. Tower 2 is 43-story structure. Tower 3 is 47-story structure. Tower 4 is 49. Tower 5 and Tower 6, both are 54 each. Tower 6 is my signature tower. It's a little premium, and we have larger carpet-sized apartments in tower number 6. Okay. If you see the structure of the entire project, we have 10 levels of podium parking. The below where my cursor is pointing, those are the 10 levels of parking space. The 11th level, this is your amenities level, AM level. Over here, you have your central garden plus your main clubhouse. Okay. So if you see in terms of distribution of amenities, it's basically divided into 3 parts. One is your main clubhouse. Second is there are certain set of amenities over here on the AM level apart from the clubhouse. And third is on the 21st level. Now the ramp that you can see, we call it a sky deck, which is on the 21st level. आपने वीडियो में देखा होगा, उसका रेफरेंस दिया था. So it's basically connecting all the 6 towers on the 21st level. It's a jogging track. And apart from the jogging track, there is also certain set of amenities in tower number 1, tower number 4, and 5 on the amenities level. So further in the presentation, I'll bifurcate what all amenities we have in which section. So this was about the structure. If you see the configuration mixer, tower 1, 2, and 4. So this 3 towers has combination of 2 bedrooms and 2.5 bedrooms. The carpet size for a 2-bedroom is approximately 860 square feet. And similarly for a 2.5 bedroom, the carpet size is approximately 1160 square feet. Coming to tower number 3, we have a similar configuration. The only difference is we have a 2 BHK, and in place of 2.5, we have a 3 BHK in tower number 3. The size is not, there's not much of a difference in the size, because the 2.5 is almost 1160 square feet, whereas in tower number 3, the 3 BHK is almost 1200 square feet. But the main difference in 2.5 and 3 is 2.5 has 2 washrooms, while tower number 3 BHK has 3 washrooms. So 2 master bedroom and 1 common. So that is the main difference. Coming to tower number 5, it's only 3 BHKs, larger sized carpet. So the smallest carpet in tower 5 for a 3 bedroom is 1400 square feet. And so it's actually 1470. So it's close to 1500 square feet carpet. The second option is 1600 square feet carpet, and the largest is 1800 square feet carpet. So these are the 3 sizes in tower number 5. And all this, so I have already sent you the rate card, sir. So it's all the carpet areas and the prices are mentioned in that. So I'm just explaining it for your reference right now. So I mean, if you want to note it down, you have the rate card for reference as well. Okay. So now all these towers, so tower number 1 to tower 5, we have 6 apartments on 1 floor. Coming to the signature tower, that is tower number 6, as I mentioned earlier, we have larger sized carpet apartments. We have 4 apartments in tower 6. Out of 4 apartments, the front facing apartments, that is the west facing apartments, these are 3 BHKs. So there are 2 3 BHKs, and the harbor facing apartments, we have 2 4 bedroom units. So total 4 units, out of which 2 3 BHKs and 2 4 bedrooms. Okay. The size of the 3 BHK in the signature tower is almost 2000 square feet carpet. And the size of a 4 bedroom on the harbor side, the carpet is almost 2800 square feet. Thus, both the unit comes with a servant's quarter. Apart from the difference in the size, there are also certain premium features which we are providing in Signature Tower, which includes. So, if you can see one feature of the tower, as though I mentioned, Tower 5 and Tower 6 both are 54-story. Still, the Tower 6 is taller. The reason being, the floor to ceiling height in Tower 6 is more as compared to other towers. So that is the reason why Tower 6 is taller, even though the number of floors are same. Apart from that, normal towers we are providing split air conditioners in all the rooms and your living room. Whereas in Signature Tower, we are providing ductable split air conditioners. We are providing a modular kitchen in Signature Tower, whereas in normal towers, you have a plain platform kitchen. Yeah, even the quality, even the brands for your sanitary ware, your concealed plumbing fittings, and everything, those are premium in Signature Tower as compared to other towers. Coming to the location part, sir, आपको आई एम श्योर यहाँ पे साउथ बॉम्बे का रफली आपको तो आइडिया होगा ही. सो आपको सर मतलब एक जस्ट फॉर माय रेफरेंस आपको क्या क्या पता है यहाँ पे साउथ बॉम्बे में? Okay, no worries, sir. So if you see Bombay, it's divided into major 2 parts. The eastern side, so this is the eastern part, eastern Mumbai, and this is the western part. So this is the Bandra Valley Sea Link, which is in the west, and this is the Eastern Freeway, which is in the east. So Crescent Bay, it's located in the eastern side of Mumbai. The main location is known as Parel, and the junction. The junction is Jerbai Wadia Road, Boiwada Junction, Jerbai Wadia Road. Okay. So the closest, the artillery road next to Crescent Bay, it's your Eastern Freeway, which you can see. It's mentioned over here, Eastern Freeway. This connects your central Mumbai, which is mostly your Chembur, Wadala, to your South Mumbai. So it's one of the major routes that people use today in Mumbai, which have reduced the time significantly for people who have offices in South Mumbai and who are staying in Central Mumbai. Apart from that, if you see, now this area is very well centrally located because you have all the educational facilities, you have all the well-known hospital brands which are in and around our project. You also have Lower Parel, which is again the CBD, one of the chief business districts in Mumbai. It is close by and it takes around 20-25 minutes, including your traffic hours from Crescent Bay. Okay. If you see the future development, the major development which is happening in this area is the Mumbai Trans Harbour Link. So this is mentioned over here. The Sivri Fort that you can see, that is the landmark over here. So this will connect your Sivri to your Navi Mumbai, that is the Nhava Sheva part of Navi Mumbai, which is next to your proposed international airport. So this is the major development that is happening in this area, which will, apart from appreciating the area, the other factor which it will contribute to is the increase in the demand. because Sivri and Parel will become the entrance for Mumbai for someone who is traveling from Navi Mumbai or other parts of Maharashtra. So this is going to be one of the major landmarks in the city going forward. Okay. Sir, any doubt as till now, sir? Okay. So the closest landmark that we usually use is your ITC hotel, because ITC is a well-known old landmark, and from ITC, if you travel by road by a car, it's pretty simpler. So ITC is something which you can use to explain to the customer in case if they don't know or if they are not aware about the location in detail, because ITC is something majority 90% of the people are aware of in Parel. Okay. Now, this is again, as we mentioned earlier, this is the actual photo. So this structure that you can see, that is the ramp which is on the 25th floor. Right now, tower number 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 are ready. So out of 6 towers, 5 towers are ready. Tower 3 is under construction. And so for that reason, the ramp that you can see, this is tower number 4, 5, and 6. The ramp is currently connecting tower number 1 and 2 and 4, 5, and 6, because the tower 3, which is the central link of the project, it's under construction. So there are two parts currently, and the entire structure, the entire 21st level skydeck is not connected as of now. This is an actual view that we have taken with the help of a drone. This is the view from the west side. It's a day view basically. So the structure, the bridge that you can see, that is the Bandravali Sea Link. And this building, it's a very well-known structure, Sunshine Tower. Like usually most of the people know this structure. This is again an actual view, but during the evening, it's a night view. On the back side, the harbor side. So this is the day view on the harbor side. Very beautiful view during the daytime, because as you can see, this is all mangrove zone, and then immediately after the mangrove, you have the sea, which is very much visible and very close from the project. Similarly, we have the evening view for the harbor as well. Now, can you see the slides, sir, on the right side of the picture? Yeah, a small bridge. So this is comparatively an older picture. This is the work which is going on for the Nhava Sheva Trans Harbour Link, Mumbai Trans Harbour Link. Again, L&T is one of the main vendors for developing that bridge. Now, at this point of time, the work has reached a significant milestone, because you can, if you see today, the lights are everywhere. The bridges has been developed quite a bit now. So once this bridge is completed, so you will have a similar view in the east, where you can see the view of the Bandravali Sea Link in the west. So you have a similar view in the east as well once this bridge is completed. Okay. So coming to the amenities part, so this is the 11th level, the amenities level, where you have your central garden, your main clubhouse. Okay, so apart from the clubhouse, there are almost 8 to 10 amenities which are there on the amenities level. So, for example, if you see Tower 1, you have a dedicated kids play area, and it also includes a toddlers play area as well. This portion in Tower 1. On the other side, other arm of Tower 1, you have a facility of spa and jacuzzi. In Tower number 2, you have a multi-purpose hall, which is an indoor banquet hall which is air conditioned. And apart from the multi-purpose hall which is mentioned over here, this gray area that you can see, that is an open space which is again, you can call it an outdoor party space because that's pretty huge, and you can easily accommodate approximately around 300 to 400 people in this space apart from the banquet hall. So in case if you have a bigger function like a reception or a small wedding, the residents can actually utilize this space. Apart from the multipurpose hall, again in Tower 2, we have a mini theater. It's approximately around 27-seater theater, which residents can pre-book it from the society, and they can enjoy the feature with their friends and family. Tower 3, which is an under construction tower, we have planned a convenience store. Again, so already we have a big a supermarket right outside our project, of which is operational as of now. But for further convenience of the residents, we have also planned a convenience store inside the Crescent Bay premises, so that they can actually order it from their own home, and which can they can get it quickly. So the next amenities is in Tower 6, Signature Tower. This is at P5 level, parking 5 level. So this gym that is part of the Signature Tower, that would be only for Signature residents. It would be exclusively only for T6 residents. Yeah. Again, then we have an amphitheater next to the central garden over here. Now, all these amenities which I'm talking about are ready and operational. So as of today, approximately around 800 to 850 families are staying in Crescent Bay, and they are using all these amenities since last, you can say, 1 year. The clubhouse consists of all your indoor sports facilities, which includes your multiple badminton courts, your multiple squash court, a rooftop tennis court, and you have a swimming pool, which is part of your clubhouse premises. Okay. Now again, this is a rendered image of the clubhouse, but it looks quite similar. The actual image is also very much similar to this. I have shared the image with you as well, the actual image earlier. This is an actual image of the swimming pool at Crescent Bay. Again, this is an actual image of the spa facility that we have in Tower 1. This is the badminton court, again an actual picture of the amenity. This is the squash court that we have in the clubhouse. Next to the spa, we have a jacuzzi facility. So again, this is an actual image. This is the amphitheater, which is wherein, so as of now, so there are various functions that the society, organizes during Diwali, during Navratri, and so amphitheater is being used actively during those functions by the society. Now, this is the layout that we saw was of the AM level, that is the amenities level. And so this is the layout of the amenities on the 21st level, that is the sky deck. So the green portion that you can see, that is the jogging track or the sky street. Okay. So in Tower 1, at the sky street level, we have a gym. So there are multiple gyms basically. One is in Tower 1, the second is in Tower 5 over here, and the third one, it's in Tower 6. But again, as I mentioned earlier, the Tower 6 gym is exclusively only for Tower 6 residents. Apart from the gymnasium in Tower 1, we have 3 studios in Tower 1. So one of them, which is mentioned, is the yoga studio. The second one is the meditation studio, and the third one is your dance studio. So there are 3 different studios in Tower 1 apart from the gym. Next, we have a dedicated separate library and a separate business lounge, which is part of Tower 4. So inside the business lounge, we have business cubicles, you have a conference room, and we have a waiting area which is part of business lounge. Next to the library and the business lounge in Tower 4, we have a cafeteria. Again, a very big cafeteria. So even today, the society members use it for their events like birthday parties, wherein they need to pre-book it from the society. And it's a fully functional cafeteria. The society would be outsourcing it to an external agency soon. In the Tower 5, apart from the gym, which I mentioned earlier, we have an indoor games room. So indoor games room is divided into three parts. The rightmost portion, it's the snooker area. The central portion, that is your table tennis area, wherein you have your the table tennis rooms. And on the left hand side, you have all your board games, which includes your carom, chess, etc. So, any doubts up till now, Arnava? Okay. So apart from all the mentioned amenities over here, we have certain sit-out areas as well. So Tower 1, Tower 2, we have a big sit-out area wherein residents can enjoy, and have a coffee at the sit-out area once they are done with the jogging, or they can just invite their friends and spend time over here. Because this being on the western side, and Mumbai has westerly winds, so this portion is very, you get a very good breeze during the day as well as in the evening. So this is one of the favorite spots of the residents that we have noticed. And also, apart from the set out area on the Sky Street, there is also an open gym in Tower 5, which is again, apart from the indoor gym, you have certain facilities, certain bars and push-ups facilities in this area of the Tower 5 Sky Street. Okay. So this was, again, this is a rendered image of the Sky Street. This is not an actual image. This is an actual image of the gymnasium that we have. This is the TT area, the table tennis area. The billiards area. This is again an actual image. This is the dance studio. This is the planned convenience store that we have. Now, these are the actual photographs of the sample unit that we that is part of the sales office over there. It's a 4-bedroom sample unit. The carpet of the 4-bedroom, as I mentioned earlier, it's 2,800 square feet carpet, and the view that you can see, this is an actual photograph and pasted over there. So, and the view is in fact much more beautiful. The actual view is much more beautiful on the higher floors. This is your master bedroom. Again, you get sea view from all your bedrooms. So basically from all your rooms. So living room as well as all the 4 bedrooms. You get a sea view. This is the image of the modular kitchen that we provide. Yeah. So this was about Crescent Bay, Novo. These are some of the other landmarks that has been developed by L&T. So the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai, the Statue of Unity in Gujarat, the International Airport Terminal at Mumbai, the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport. So notable of few other landmarks developed by L&T. Again, this is the actual picture of the Emerald Isle project on your left-hand side. It is in Powai. Yeah, so no any doubts till now because this was a refresher for Crescent Bay. Okay. Uh, Sorry. Yeah, so I actually wanted to discuss, about the lead generation because right now, I mean, we are not going with our full force for being aggressive with customers, but we are just connecting with the clients with our earlier walked-in clients whom we know, and we are connecting with them and trying to know if they are interested, in a good deal, because right now as a company we are ready to be flexible, because previously L&T they were used to discuss in terms of pricing much, but right now given the market conditions we are flexible in terms of pricing and payment as well. So just wanted to understand what are you doing right now given the lockdown situation, how are you connecting with the clients, and which all products you are working on, Arnava? Yeah, this is the rate card which which I've already shared with you. So if you see, yeah. So just to give you a quick refresher as well on this rate card, this is divided into two parts. As I told you, we have under construction as well as ready to move in. So the upper portion, it's the under construction tower, and the lower portion, that is about the ready to move in structure. Under construction, mainly we have tower number 3, which has a 2 BHK. The all-inclusive carpet, the entire usable area is roughly around 900 square feet. But the RERA carpet and ancillary area, which is the balcony portion, that comes to 864. There is one more area which is your service wardrobes, the walk-in closets, which is not mentioned over here. But if you count that, the total usable area comes to almost 900 square feet. Similarly, for a 3 BHK, which we call it Elegante, and Tower 3, the total usable carpet comes to almost 1200 square feet. And price points for both of them, the 2 BHK as mentioned over here, it's 3.61 CR, which is an all inclusive figure, includes your stamp duty, your registration, and your maintenance and everything. Similarly, for a 3 BHK, it's 4.95 CR, which is again an all-inclusive figure. The possession timeline for Tower 3, it's the RERA timeline. It's March 2022. Previously, we were expecting it to be completed by December 21, but now given the situation of lockdown, we might, extend it to actual RERA timeline, March 22. Previously, we had a buffer of 3 months. Situation, the current construction status is we have crossed almost 25 floors, and it's a 47-story structure. So yeah, no, we have a similar virtual presentation facility for clients as well. Our closing manager gives a detailed similar presentation to the clients. The benefit is, the channel partner gets the tagging benefits, which earlier they used to get only through walk-ins. But now, as the sales office is closed, we are providing the tagging benefits to the customers, to the channel partners, even on the virtual presentation portion. So we would be sending a similar link, the same way which I send it to you, to the customer and the channel partner as per the client's convenient time decided, and the closing manager would be presenting it similarly. Any No, I was done about the product. So in case if you have any doubts or any ideas or any feedbacks that you would like to. Sure. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for the time.